right, guys, welcome back in the penalty box. All right, yeah, guys. So for the first time ever, Funtastic Fridays past 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Right, so guys, the last question we had, which, you know, we couldn't just end the discussion like that. We were asking each gender to clarify some myths, some, you know, things that people believe about the opposite gender that they need in the bedroom. So, like, ladies, guys think we need... What is it that we think that, based on your experience or based on what you know, guys tend to think we need, but not go so?
Okay, so this one has been said 1,000 times, damn near played to death, but I just want to reiterate. We do not need nor want in most times a donkey leg.
A big machine.
We don't need that. We don't
no
want
donkeys are needed in the bedroom.
We just need you to be able to
So what about those toys?
go with the motion of the ocean with what you have. So if you only have...
You're alone.
No, if you only...
Every woman that's look like...
It's a myth. It's a myth that she's clarifying.
No, if you only have a chubby buckle, if you can shake up that chubby buckle and make it explode...
Oh Lord, careful with hand movement.
And I see you shaking my chubby buckle.
That's about it.
All of a sudden,
No, man.
this is Funtastic after that.
That's all you need.
Guys,
We
this
don't...
is why we have not been here beyond 8.
After 8, we're not a control.
After 8.
What just happened? Actually, while Shanel was talking,
Translate.
I'm gonna be honest, the ladies were looking left, right, and like above, and like they've been trying to push her over to the opposite team from earlier. Right?
Remember, go.
So what
Shake her
Shanel
hand,
been
man.
saying, right,
You don't need a chubby
is that
buckle. We don't-
what Shanel is saying, right, is that most men believe that size matters. There's an ongoing discussion about this.
We believe.
So what she is saying,
Woman say so.
what she is saying,
Doesn't.
wait, no, that's what I said, the common belief. So what Shanel, let me say she, let me not say them yet.
Representing Shanel.
What Shanel is saying is that no, you know, that's serious. Work with what you have, know how for you. You know, if you, regardless of what your skill is, if you're a mechanic or a farmer or whatever, know how to use your tool, right?
Well,
so that's what she's saying.
No, but you see, that's the thing about it. You know what this come back to? The height argument. Cause guess what? Them look on palm size. Them look on shoe size.
Because let me tell you why. Because more often than not, men don't know how to please a woman, and you have a higher chance of being pleased if you have something bigger. That's what it is.
But you see,
Is that the
skill different
thing?
from skill is something
Yeah, but we
different.
don't know if you have skill because
Alright, so hold on.
Also, I look our shoes.
Before we go to,
Chubby buckle can have skill.
I have a really good comment here.
all right, go ahead.
She alone and the motion of the ocean. No thanks. No thanks to the chubby buckle or anything close. No thank you, size absolutely matters. For some women, I mean, a donkey is unnecessary. But
Yeah.
Alright,
so that's what Shanel
thank you for your comments. I appreciate
That's what Shanel said. I saw the ladies looking left, right, and all over the place. I want to know what they...
Go on. Somebody message me too.
Yeah.
Somebody message me and tell me, say, man, shoes for big.
Before all these persons messaging, be sure to
Go
follow
on.
us on
On
Funtastic
93 FM, so they can come in on the live and everybody can see the
Somebody
comments.
say, man,
And
If you
shoes
want
for
to comment
big.
in the dark, go to the WhatsApp
Can I also make
line,
this spicy?
876
Can I also make this spicy?
792-3530.
I'm
hold
not gonna
on,
meet.
what was the comment that you said,
Another
Drew?
myth. Huh?
What the comment?
No,
Your
the person
Shoe
said,
size matter.
man, shoes
so
for big.
shoe size. Okay.
Alright,
So-
maybe just put in a last thing. It's like a Goldilocks thing.
Yeah.
From Godiva.
Not too big and not too small.
So just right.
Just right.
But
So
what
it's not
is
the
just
donkey.
right? Each person
Again,
different.
If it's a donkey, you're in problems. You understand? No, like if we're being honest.
You know, say donkey man get the least girl.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
if
that's
No,
true.
but Donkey Man don't
That's
usually have
true.
a problem, you know, with the least girl. eh?
so
No, actually, I've
no
heard
say.
that donkey men
Donkey
complain
man
that
get
them
the
don't get
least
as
girl.
much.
No,
Because women
Yeah, the woman them a
hide
ball.
from them
No.
or them run from
Yeah,
them.
Here's the
Run.
thing, donkey men will get the girl them. But yeah, when it comes down to that hour,
the men with
the ladies might, you know, retract their service.
Cause them excited at first till
Yeah,
them see the
cause they
hose
are.
roll out.
It's like men wanting to
Nah,
a
stop.
woman, you know, you think it's a challenge until you realize you can't handle it. Just saying.
So
One again?
How would
We
you
ladies want it now?
A challenge.
She's just being
just
dark like
saying.
Godiva usually is. Go
So
ahead,
I
Scotty.
see on the live, Dre said that's a lie because if I pull up with a small package, I know for a fact I will get disqualified.
Buckle.
And then Samson
Ridicule.
Murray said most of the time the ladies behave as if they want a bedroom bully, which is very misleading. Is that so,
No.
ladies?
Which is what my
it's a
point
culture
was and
thing
what
that-
I am contributing to the
yes, because
conversation.
Kimmie did want
In
to say.
intimate settings, we do not need somebody who is a rifle shooter. We don't need that. We don't need anybody who is rough. As a matter of fact, sensuality and passion can take you a far way rather than somebody who is tapping
It is
at very
dependent
constant
on
and
the woman.
No, but some
heavy speed.
You have some woman who look on you and tell you, say, that boy,
You don't want no
come
petty.
blowing on my ears and never on my neck. Me don't want none of that.
But Julie, she set a condition at the first of her statement. She said in a sensual setting or something like
Yeah, candlelight
What
and them
about
thing
other
there.
setting them?
What about the other?
Is there a time and place where
Great,
the
from a
non-sensual works
from a
for you?
medical,
Give
from
us
a
a
me-
percentage. How
from
much
a-
time when you
Shall I
want
give
the
it a-
sensual? How
from a-
much time when
We
you want
can't
the
get
shit?
out.
always
We can't
hear
get
the-
out. That's
Sorry,
how
what-
mad so.
Let her finish.
from a medical perspective, as I am a
Yes,
a
Dr.
medical
Kimone.
doctor, you have to understand that in the act of coitus, intercourse, that you need lubrication for said things. If you continue on a very high intensity speed, you can lose said lubrication, and therefore there's higher chances of tears, discomfort, pain, which is not, displeasure, which is not adding to your experience. You need to understand that just as how you can with a stick shift, you can gear up, gear down. Please utilize those methods. We don't need high intensity gears all the time.
So enough I got 120 the whole journey.
No, most definitely not.
All right. So boom, no, you see me piggybacking on this. Another myth is that we as men, me specifically, I do not require nor desire a neagle eye.
Ooh, that's a
I do not
concept.
want
Yeah,
it.
that's a
It is not
belief.
Sounds like you don't have a needle.
No, too much work and effort.
No comment.
That no
But
matter.
the
But it's
neagle eye
requirement.
is not a beautiful thing. All right, it's not nice.
Actually, yes, that's true.
Somebody have to go
I like
first.
that because that's actually a very common. All
Yes.
music make over it. Yeah, you have a
Oh,
legal eye.
also, the moment you are bruised during intimate settings,
Please stop.
you are doing something wrong. Please let us clear this up for 2023.
Somebody, the ladies, them must have a big.
I do not know.
You know what say no, you know say that no, it's a culture thing, you know. But here we go.
I was waiting for the ladies
No.
to chime in.
No, it is
They're
a culture
silent.
thing.
They're silent.
I'm on the
Because
wrong
guess
side,
what?
you know, so I'm
Hey,
excuse
We are
me,
hoping
let me
it's a
move my
culture thing.
chair.
We have representatives here
Yeah.
to speak on behalf. We as men cannot speak on that
That's true.
side of things. Ladies, can you help us out with some?
Yeah, as to why.
Chanel adjusting to the side that she feels more attached
I'm
to.
here, so this is where I'm gonna be.
So-
I love you, ladies. Girl
So
power.
Samson
natural vibes.
says that's why some men make love like they're in a war.
Yeah.
Right? And Carter says take time to know her. Is not
Thank you.
everybody like the same.
Thank
thing.
you.
Exactly, because you have some woman look on man and say,
Woman
yo,
abuse.
we are come from with them slow music and Brian McKnight. Lone
You don't
Cartel.
want to hear one.
You know, she want another rub down. Wait a while ago. Road. That's the thing.
Yeah, you do have some women like that.
Alright, sometimes your demographic dictates how you operate as an individual. If you come from somewhere that people are throw stone upon you and them thing that you spread yourself and people are drop things up, yeah, more than likely
You're going to
it will be
along the line
replicated
there.
in a private space. Cause them don't wanna rub down and think you have enough girl that don't want and exactly jack 'em
No,
up.
it's true. Because
No,
you do
but
have some ladies who
Jude-
say, oh, when them a shoot them, if it almost kill them.
Hold on.
If you not almost kill them, she not enjoy
As
it.
I'm saying, Kimmie, we are in the space where we are hearing this from the ladies.
So we'll
outwardly.
clarify.
So we're trying to find out, ladies, we are hearing.
Yeah, why?
We hear these
No,
things.
but we're-
It goes
is it
so?
true?
Which side did
That's
it
what we
on
want.
Jumping back on the ladies' side for a minute.
It goes
We are
so?
saying that there are those
That-
few that do want that sometimes. But when that is all you have to offer, it is uncomfortable, and this exchange will not go further than this moment. We're saying don't do that, be diverse.
Alright, you know what rough? And this might sound weird. A lot of the times that the man them who just know that, more than likely them not have no woman. More than likely, them just go sub up as once you start complaining, them switch. Because
Yeah, true. Guys,
them don't know how to
guys are very
take
flexible.
time and actually learn the woman.
sensible
Their
guys
body
are very
language, them
flexible.
thing
We
there.
kind of go with what we say sometimes. Like, if we don't say we don't like this, we try to find a way to find it. That's
But the
what I
only
say.
problem is that after you give them the advice, that's all they do.
Exactly. You don't want
Why is that a problem? I'm confused.
No, hold on.
You just trained
If
them.
she
You just
says-
trained a human to give you exactly what you say you want.
And then no.
How does
Hold
that
on.
become a problem?
So then I guess it goes then to how it's
We don't want
communicated.
that alone.
If
We
it's a
want
case of say,
many
boy,
things.
babe, we want to switch it up. We
Two
want we
nights.
go romantic,
Yeah.
rose petals. You know, means that every night after that she want rose petals. She
But
just
if
saying
she
that she
no,
wants
but
a
how
bit
she
of
will how she will come
diversity.
across and say,
that.
I
But
like
I'm saying
rose
how it's
petals.
communicated is probably now the problem. If the lady doesn't communicate
Wait,
it
so what is
clear,
the communication?
if the lady communicate, you know, we've been highlighting communication through many of the shows.
All along.
But communication is
so
not just
much.
verbal, because guess what, go on? A woman will say something and then when you go close to her, hug her, or whatever, her body will tell you something different.
That's true as well.
You have to
But
know
you
the
have
woman.
physical
You
You
communication.
understand? Exactly. Because a part of the whole communication process. So at the end of the day, alright, just as I say, every woman different. You have to approach every woman different.
But that's what I was asking the ladies earlier. I said that the ladies, I said that guys, we want the ladies to communicate with us, and the ladies themselves, for real. And why
Who
you
said
so
that?
fat?
You need to
I don't know who
understand.
I'm
You need to
talking to.
understand the type of woman that you are asking these things from. There are a lot of persons who don't even understand what communication is. They believe that they do, but they actually don't. So you telling her, please
Yeah, hold on,
communicate
hold
with
on.
me
We
is
need to
talking to
repeat that.
somebody who,
Let's push it.
for example, did biology but doesn't even understand that the subject is biology. So just saying, communicate with me to somebody who's never been cultured that way, has had traumatic childhoods growing up, doesn't even know what communication means. They're not going to actually know how to do that, no matter how much you
I have a
ask for
question
it.
for you.
Sure.
When the book will come out?
I will let you guys know and I'll attach the link in the bio. Right, I'll drop it.
Somewhere on the
But
screen.
men need to
Click down
understand. Men click the link down below. But men need to understand that when you approach a woman, you need to be able to first identify and recognize her mind and analyze that for who she is before you even look on how she is outwardly. Because most women have a disconnect. How they look on the outside matches zero to how they are on the inside, let alone their mind and how they speak. And yes, you'd have to figure out the matter where that's concerned, but you also have to understand, does the woman herself even figure out herself?
But you know how we know it before.
Hold on, no.
Oh, it depends on which woman you're talking to.
Hold on, line it up.
this
You know,
is
say,
lie.
you know, say it's two women you meet when you meet a woman.
It's a
Exactly.
trauma response.
You meet the first woman when you just
it's
meet her,
women.
and the one when she
Both
kind of
genders. You
get
meet
to know
the
her,
representative
and then you see her.
first, then you meet the real
A two
person.
woman on me.
The only woman alone.
Before you talk
Both
that
genders.
good, you must
That's what I'm
check.
saying. Both genders.
Am I saying this from a place of trauma? Because you sound very traumatized.
Me, I'm fine. But that's no. That is the thing.
in the
There's no forum.
It's out there.
There is no forum
for
for persons to
conversation.
actually speak
Yes,
openly.
there is. It is right over there, so the
Which
US
part?
clinic. They give
I think that's not a forum.
Have you and your loved ones?
You have to have something different. But you see, the thing about it is this. Right.
Call
Say for instance,
1-888.
you had a
Send
quote
help.
unquote fantastic after dark, where people able to call in about their experiences, the stories them where they hear. You don't say a liar tell. You say a movie alone them thing happen.
Yeah.
Because the reality is things are out there. We are only privy to what our friends and other people. I'm not even talk social media. People post things on social media.
Wanna go?
Lie, truth, whatever. You're not gonna know the truth from the lie. But your own experiences with your friends, if you check it out, enough people go through some things and you say, oh, it's a lie.
That exists in our
Oh,
life.
it's a lie. Them think they're real.
But Drew, you know the flip side of thing right now. I think both genders really sometimes we shortchange ourselves. Coming out both women in a situation where the man had the foolishness and here are you mash it up, you go out good, and she tell her friend that the boy you go out with a bag of things. And the same thing for the guys. Not for the guys them in a relationship, the woman not pleasing them the right way how they would want to be pleased, and yet still them a stay with her because they love
she
the
look
girl,
good.
or you know she a
A
put up,
trophy.
and so she's like, you like that? Yes, yeah, baby, we love it, and we just end up settling
They
for
must stay with her because out the road rough.
All that
Because
too.
why am I
Exactly.
go out there too?
Well, that too. We might probably start from scratch again. So we kind of shortchanging ourselves. Nobody not talk. We just have second with what we second with. As them say, one time we hear rose petals. So every night a rose petals. And the whole of we just are going to get the madness. We don't know. We need what the solution, people?
More Fantastic Fridays. That is about 3 to 3.5 hours long. Thank
And
you.
guys, that was not a paid announcement.
But if there is a monetary gain,
No, for real. Like Funtastic need a little section.
after
Yeah,
that, yeah.
but people can actually
Real
call in and tell you some real situations.
GMT, are you?
All right, and I believe people will log
What's
on.
up? No one else.
People will log on for
Listen,
here.
Eddie.
I'm able to talk up because guess what? They may not have heard a lot of what we have experienced in terms of how we fix our deal with whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody in a particular demographic and thing probably just know one thing. And them grow up on that. But when they hear other people experiences and them say, wait, oh, okay, may I try that? That is why as man, when a woman tell us, say, oh, all right, I've been in a situation.
He's about to give a whole explanation.
Female say, she not like flowers.
Yeah.
After that, me get cussing, or you never buy me flowers.
That has, yeah, I'm familiar with something like that. Yeah.
You understand?
That's disrespectful.
who are you people talking to? No. So it goes back to my point. She herself doesn't even understand herself. Because if she can say, I don't like flowers, but then innately within herself, I'm not getting no flowers, that means there is a
And
disconnect
that is
for
you.
the human
That is why you
need.
can't be general. You have to speak about the different instances, and that is why I said this particular forum, there's not enough time for really go down into it because
and
guess
there's not
what?
enough Kimmers.
Yeah.
Down and connect the
And
lady them to
connect,
themselves.
yeah.
You
Cause
understand?
trust me, some of
It's
the
a whole
ladies
thing.
them there sitting there, you know, them lost themselves, you know. No, as in like out there, some of them.
No, both
ladies
genders,
lost,
I would
man.
say. Both
And
genders
we
need to.
already admit that the guys are lost. We don't deny that. We guys don't tell us we're lost.
Yeah, man.
We are here to get.
So exist.
So I'm sorry, so I need the Pokemon cards for you guys. Got it.
No, we lost.
Got
But
it.
guess what? You guys have the answer. You ladies have the answer to tell us. But no, as I say, we swear we know the answer. Though. But
So we
don't
come
have
to
a
know for the
disconnect.
answer, but you know.
Hear them know when them
You know, but that's
when they realize that we have to come say them don't know. Hear them know.
they're looking-
You're supposed to know me, man.
Yeah.
No, but let's be fair.
Yes.
Let us be
Biased
fair.
question. I feel like we're not acknowledging that a lot of the times. I feel like we're asking questions to get confirmation bias, and you're not open to hear the hard truths of what it is. So
Or it
maybe
can
we should
be
consider that and also go to therapy.
No, no.
We can come in the corner.
Hold on.
No, come on, that blunt and
call
honest.
1-888.
Said help.
Hold on, Jada said
Jada.
something.
Our experiences are not aligned to what you're asking a specific question or whatever it is, and that we haven't experienced that. We ourselves are not that type of person, so we're coming from a different point of view where we probably don't even know what you're talking about. As you said, if somebody's calling and you're saying, I'm moving alone, them something like go on,
Which is
So-
true. A lot of us have experiences like
so
that.
it's different.
So I'm actually seeing where people are loving the After Dark section. Section.
Sure.
Yes.
Right? And then Dre said, I really like this show, and I do hope I'll see Jada again. Right? Listen,
6'1".
Miss Jen, just turn off the live, okay?
Dre just shooting every shot.
Miss Jen, he does
In not the
tutorials
right
and all these
manner.
things.
Exactly, it's to lecture her.
Yeah, it's about
right?
lectures.
But guys, it was a fun conversation, and I love the perspectives that were shared from both the males and the females. I thank
And
each
the
and every
in-betweeners.
single, and the ones who would
The both
bandwagon jump
Yeah.
over. Right, but really what it just leads back to is that we're all different. Even if it is that you do have men and you do have women, you do have a variety within each gender, and it's just for you to sit down and learn the people them and not try get to know, because one size don't fit all, only not some woman dress, and even then it don't fit all
No,
sometimes,
It's
right?
Never.
Yeah.
So you actually need to get to know the person, what they like, what they dislike, and people them need to also get to know themselves, because you can't out here tell somebody saying you like flowers and then when you
And
not
you
get it,
take a
you go
stop,
vex
you're
to the
like,
man, let him over that,
no.
right? So
Hold on, you know,
The
to repeat that,
disconnect.
people listen, the person that listen to it right now.
You just give it yourself. But anyway,
There's
we don't say how
always-
you say it.
There's always a general rule. However, there's always an exception to a general rule.
Lovely.
But all right, here's what we said, guys. We have learned so much on today's show.
yeah, we have.
But you know what I realized, Kim?
Well,
I realized that
we need an after
answers,
that.
not necessarily.
Okay.
I realized that the answers to these issues that we go through here, the questions that pop up from both sides, male and female, have been addressed in previous episodes of Fantastic Friday.
Yes,
with Kim.
and every single
Overcoming
episode is recorded.
insecurities.
Communication.
Oh my gosh, all these
Always
issues are
like bring up,
discussed.
like guys, for real, like in
So
every
be sure to
topic that
check
we
out the
do,
episodes.
communication always come up somehow. So it shows that it's
Because
really
the foundation is-
Because
people have got it.
So I love that. We've spoken about marriage and trust me, guys. We're actually doing a rundown next week of all the Talk the Ting with Kim episodes. Cause I guess we're really trying to break that bridge that gap between the male versus female, woman a wicked, man a dog. My whole purpose behind this is to sort of change that. Right?
To change the dynamic,
because
to change the
each
conversation.
way will have a purpose, and instead we're fighting a point fingers.
Yeah.
From a name man and from a name woman. And no, we're trying to change that. So we're trying to learn about each other so we can change our perspectives. So guys, thank y'all.
So we want to go and give an introduction because we didn't get the
introduction or outroduction.
Outroduction. So we have
like that
Jada.
term.
Oh, I think she did.
On the right.
I did a quick one, but she can.
So
Hi, I'm Jada.
anything you want to say? Remember, we're gonna do our Christmas greetings here because Christmas is
greetings
coming
across
up
the world?
on on Sunday and then celebrated on Monday.
Yeah, Monday Boxmas.
Boxmas. Okay.
So,
And
hi.
what's Tuesday?
Holiday man. So hi guys, I'm Jada. I would like to pick up Miss Jen all day, every day. Her birthday is January 1st. Woo! And my sister is the 7th. I'd like to also pick up my uncle who joined in on the live and everybody else who's watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
All right, Kimma.
Hi, I'm
The
Kimmie,
doctor in the house.
and I love to heal beyond medicine, as you can hear. And
After dark.
click the link below.
Copyright that.
Click the link below.
T-shirt.
I will. I just want to big up Jace who's on the live. Thank you so much, and thank you guys just for giving me this opportunity. Kim and Lionel, I just love being here since I started it, late in 2022, and Scotty. So thank you so much, guys.
I love it.
And we want more hours time. Thanks. Yeah.
Alright, hi everyone. I am Godiva or Godiva. Either one works. If you want to see me riding in a horse, probably I'm not the person for that. But look up the name, you get the context. But we like to have fun. So blessings, happy Christmas, happy New Year.
And
We are out here just making it known that we like little fun.
And Godiva, I'd actually like to interview you for next year if you're available. Cause guess what, guys, and I don't know what kind of genius when I have presents robotics and all these things. Let me tell you no.
Robotics.
Let me tell you no. Let me tell you no. So I actually want to know more about them something there. I've seen a few of her yeah man, and when she speak about her robotics and all them something.
All right,
Genius.
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna invite you back. So Shanel, yes.
Hi guys, I'm awake this time. I'm Shanel, Shanel_limbs on all the things. If you want to follow me, Merry Christmas and all of the things. Please get therapy. That is it. All right.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Watson, your resident melanin. You can check me out on Instagram at ScottyCuss. If you guys need your Christmas presents, check out the 12 Grands of Christmas.
Yes.
I was gonna tell you all about that.
We definitely got gifts for 6 people for under $12,000. So you guys can check that out on Instagram and have a great holiday. And I do agree with therapy, but just start communicating with people. Also, big up Tara Sue on the live. Much appreciated. Respect for taking cervix. All right, good vibes.
Now, before you guys, for ScottyCuss, I know when I introduced him a few months ago, ScottyCuss is a genius behind what a grand can do. The man been going to different restaurants with $1,000. I should say they can get food and drink sometimes, right? Sometimes. And then not only that, you know things that after you have a genius idea, you just stop there. No, homeboy went bigger. He went 12 grand of Christmas, buying all his gifts for the season under 12 grand. $50 change you did have, don't it? Yeah, so guys, go check it out. The concept, genius. Right, so we're going on to our next guest.
Hi again. Name is Drew.
Hi, Drew.
I'm not liked over here. But big up everybody who was sent the link and they were watching.
Tune in.
Imani, Melissa, Chino, big up on yourself. Chrissy don't hate me, what I'm saying. But everybody just try to enjoy your holidays. Be careful out there, and we want everybody to live to see next year. Please and thanks.
All right, and then the minister, prime minister, governor general, and president.
I'm saying.
All protocols observed.
So hey everybody, my name is Shamar Leslie Louise.
Government name.
That's a name official.
Right? IG name is that random guy 876. First thing I have to say is just big up my baby sister. She just flew in from Spain.
No, so me thinking like
It's gonna be baby mother.
He's not Jamaican. He's not Jamaican.
Okay.
So guys,
need
just
to
in
add that
case
in.
you missed it, baby sister.
Yeah.
Baby sister. Yeah.
She just flying from Spain.
No,
dog,
we
and she's the
thought-
reason why I made it late to this.
When you
I'm
said
gonna make that clear.
baby, we didn't expect the
Yeah.
mother. My ears there is for the
That is a Jamaican
I'm your
thing. I
sister. Like,
apologize.
so yeah,
Right, we just call them wife back home. Man.
Nice. Special.
You check.
Just the biggest discount.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So,
On behalf of the
No.
Funtastic team and all the guests here, just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Guys, for all y'all that tuned in and all y'all that been sticking it out with us every single
man.
show, we love it. We appreciate it. Yo, we know that the show is great. We know we're going to go much further. But until then, enjoy the ham for me. Enjoy the sorrel for me. Don't eat too much. I'm available for bookings as your Christmas dinner. I am able to take up a space. I'm a good entertainer and good conversationalist. So, invite me.
all right, and I'm Mr. Fresh Concepts. I want to thank everybody who joined us in studio today. Big up to all our guests, all our listeners, all our winners. Kimmie's gonna read us the final flow credit because them not like when me read it because I do it too fun. All right, so hope you guys have a Merry Christmas when it comes. Tune in to us next week, Friday, for the final show of the
End of
year,
year
where we do
show.
some more giveaways and more exciting activities.
I will discuss some things we're not bringing into 2023.
Definitely.
All right. So, like this credit, somebody need to win it tonight. So, for all the Flow users, draw from the phone. Nobody in studio. You're not gonna hear it first. Right. So, star 121 star 9334542733380 number sign and send. So guys, that's it. Have a good night. Thank y'all for staying tuned.
Hold on,
Even after
win.
8. We're not gonna stay for no kind of show down. So have a good night, y'all.
3FM. Heard everywhere.